Well, hello, future confirmands, 7th and 8th grade members of Immanuel Lutheran Church, their parents, and other interested members of our congregation. Some time ago, you received a letter, at least you should have received a letter or had access to it, outlining a new confirmation program at Immanuel Lutheran Church. And this is a little more on that in living color. First, a little background, just a reminder of what confirmation is. Young people, some time ago, in most of your cases, when you were little babies, your parents brought you to the waters of holy baptism, and in doing so, they promised to teach you what it means to be a child of God who loves you no matter what. And they've been doing that. In addition to that teaching at home, it's been a tradition in churches like ours that young people, usually around the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, have been given an opportunity, forced by their parents, to take part in a program aimed at helping them grow and understanding what it means to be loved by God, who's decided to love them no matter what. And that's what a confirmation program is. For Lutherans, that has almost always meant some kind of focus on the small catechism of Martin Luther, and if you don't know what that is yet, you will in a couple months. Now, Christians have done this confirmation thing in lots of different ways over the years. Starting this June, Immanuel is going to start a confirmation program format that other churches have found to work really well. It's a confirmation camp. Now, the way confirmation camp will work is that students who have just finished their 7th and 8th grade years in school will gather for a one-week camp each June. Most years, we think this will meet the same time the young kids are working in Vacation Bible School. So this is June 19th to 23rd this year. Of course, since we're bigger and we're smarter, we're going to meet a little longer. We'll gather at 8:45 a.m. every morning, and we'll finish up sometime around 2 or 2:30. Now, this first year, we'll be working through the first two parts of the Small Catechism, the 10 Commandments and the Apostles' Creed. Not only will you come to know about them, but you'll come to experience what they have to do with your relationship with a God who has decided to love you no matter what. Now, brass tacks. We'll gather each morning, 8:45, for something tasty to eat and an opening devotion. After that, and what will probably be maybe the most fun, but also the most significant part of the program, will be leaving church grounds every day for some sort of field trip, a hopefully exciting, fun event to really help us focus on the theme for the day. After that, we'll return to church for some more tasty things to eat and a lunch, and then spend the afternoon unpacking, learning, and likely in some sort of service project, all the things which will help us focus on the topic for that day. So what to be doing between now and June 19th? Well, young people, not a whole lot. Mostly finish school and eat your vegetables. Other than that, a couple small things. In communion preparation class, you will have memorized the 10 Commandments and the Apostles' Creed. If you happen to have forgotten those, please recommit to memory those two things, the 10 Commandments and the Apostles' Creed. Other than that, finish school, vegetables. Parents, you've got a little more homework to do. Though we're pretty much writing the program, the curriculum ourselves, we have relied on some good resources. One of them is this book, an oldie but a goodie. It's called Free to Be. It was actually written as a confirmation curriculum for young people way back in the 70s, republished in the 90s. You could have used this for your confirmation class once upon a time. But it's some really great material. And to help you have an idea of what we'll be talking about with your kids, and maybe give you some ideas to spur conversations with them, I am asking that you actually do some pre-work reading. Just the first two sections, the ones on the 10 Commandments and the Apostles' Creed, it's about 100 pages. So parents, little homework, kids, much less homework. Copies of the book are available at church. So that's our young people and their parents. Finally, Immanuel members, first, if you'd like a copy of this book, it's spectacular. I'd be glad to give you one as well. Other than that, we do need some help with this program to make it go well. Your prayers, of course. Pray for our young people and their families that this would go well. It'll be a wonderful experience for them, preparing them for the rest of their life in a relationship with a God who's decided to love them no matter what. but also they're kids and they're hungry, and so am I and those who are helping. So we will need some help in meal preparation. If you're interested in helping with that, providing some breakfast goodies, and then lunch probably for about 10 people for each of those 5 days, please reach out to me and I can give you some of the ideas about how to go about that. So confirmation camp, June 19th to the 23rd, new for Immanuel. We're praying that it's going to be a wonderful experience for our young people and for our church. God be with you.